Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 2024 love reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those good things that YouTube likes. It helps me so very much, so thank you. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Okay. All right. So let's see what the cards have to say. We are crowned with the universe. So the world is really opening up for us, and that is going to be very, very nice. Now, if we're in a relationship, if we're looking for a relationship, it really doesn't matter. What Spirit is saying here is that the doors are opening, and we're also feeling a freeing of the self. Now, it moves us here to the King of Wands reverse. Be very mindful during this time, during this month, we can have a tendency to get in our own way. I'm not saying that to be mean. It is just simply the facts. With the King of Wands reverse, we are represented by the wands in the minor arcana. We can have a tendency to get in our own way. And also, this is a time of transformation, but we're holding on to the way things once were. So being aware of this and being mindful of this is going to be very important. Spirit wants us to transform, and we're wanting things to stay more one certain way. We then have the moon. This is Pisces energy. We are so if we have Pisces in our chart, if we have Pisces in our life, this comes through quite powerfully. We are starting to spread our wings. We are starting to fly. We are also starting to really look at our fears and say, oh, that's not so bad. Like, that doesn't get to destroy me or hold me back or keep me from where I need to be. So with the moon opening to us, we are looking at our fears, we're looking at our doubts, we're looking at how we're overwhelmed, but we are also looking at ourselves and saying, I have so much power. Like, I have so much to me. I'm spreading my wings and I'm flying, and we're going to see luck moving with us. We then have the Knight of Wands, so we can get in our own way, yes, in one sense, but also with the Knight of Wands in the upright position. This is us, again, represented by the wands in the minor arcana, moving forward in tenacity, in distinction, in determination. It can be very easy for us and very comfortable for us to be in a relationship or to just have a lot of movement in our life during this time. If we are in a relationship, we want a lot of movement in that relationship. If we are single, we want we might be looking for a relationship that has movement to it. So just being aware of that, we don't want to be stuck in one place, one way. So being open to this and seeing this is going to be very important for us during this time. We can also have a bit of a temper. So do be mindful about this. We then have the 10 of Wands. We are releasing so much that has overburdened us, so much that has weighed us down, so much that has stopped us. We are going to start seeing ourselves releasing the load that has made it so that we only see the dirt on our shoes. And it doesn't matter if we're in a relationship, if we're not in a relationship. What matters here is that it's been a hard road. And we have to acknowledge that for ourselves and show ourselves some honor and some grace and some compassion. We've come to a completion of a cycle when it comes to our passion, when it comes to our fire, when it comes to what we want. We're also tired of carrying the burdens of others. So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, I'm going to go with rain because April showers bring May flowers, right? So put a rain cloud or it raining, and a rain emoji in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So hit the bell notification so you can be notified when that video comes up. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Here we have authentic. We have to be true to us. During this time in our life, in what we want from love, we have to be true to us and show our authentic self. And that is going to be really important. It can be scary when it comes to love, when it comes to the way that we want to move forward in relationships, but moving forward in authenticity, moving forward in grace of being in self, that is going to be important. Meaning, what is important to me? When it comes to relationships, when it comes to my day-to-day life, what is important to me, and how do I move forward authentically embracing what I desire for my life and for myself? And how do I move forward with a partner that sees that within me and honors that? It also sees that and honors that within themselves. Excuse me. All right. So here we have listening reverse. This is the throat chakra. And Spirit is saying here we can have a blockage in our throat chakra. So do be mindful about that. We also need to know the power of listening. That can be hard for us as a being ruled by the sun. We're very into action. And so listening can be challenging. So just embracing listening, embracing, our throat chakra, humming, singing, chanting, that can be highly beneficial to us. But embracing that there can be certain blockages in our throat chakra that's keeping us even from listening to ourselves, what we truly want to say, how we truly want to move forward. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Tower reversed. We are coming out of a time that has rocked our world and has changed us fundamentally. So being mindful about this in relationships, showing ourselves some grace. We need to be mindful that we have been through a tower time. We have been through intensity. We're not the same people that we once were. And that's okay. That's part of life. We change, we evolve, we grow. And the intensity has changed us and forged us in ways that we hadn't imagined it would. But also with being aware of the tower reverse, being aware that we're coming out of that tower time. We're not defined by that tower time. With the universe opening up to us, there is a sense of being set free. There is a sense of saying, what do I love? What do I want? Where do I want to be? What I love about the universe card here in the Llewellyn Tarot deck is that she's this ephemeral being that is part of the wind, that is just can go out into the cosmos, that isn't held back by anything. So when the universe opens to us and is the energy that is open to us, we are going to see here that our soul, our self, does not need to be held back by anything. We need to embrace our grace of what we love in life, of what we want from life, of our joy and our excitement and our fire of moving forward. Now, we do need to be mindful also. Now, I hate to say this because the King of Wands reverse can also be, you know, we have also been in relationships where we've been cheated on. Okay. We could be a person who cheated. Okay. That also has to just be noted here, right? Just for whomever that registers with. If it doesn't, take it and throw it out. It's not for you. But here with the King of Wands, being mindful about that. And we can think that we're always going to be stuck in that pattern of being cheated on, of being abandoned, of, not being seen, of being overwhelmed. So looking at that here is going to be a very important thing for us when it comes to the King of Wands, because this can be externally where that fear comes forward and we're conquering a lot of those fears and we're seeing ourselves being that knight moving forward towards what we want. But also, this is a time where we are going to see ourselves transforming in our relationship, transforming in what we love, transforming in where we want to be and how we want to move forward. And this is a time where we're kind of holding on to what things were. Now, and this is going to be more of the negative of what things were when it came to passion. It can be those relationships that were super, 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 super passionate, but also super toxic. So just being mindful about this with the King of Wands reverse is going to be a very important thing. Our emotions can be very intense. They can be very, very powerful. We can also find that we're a little bit more reactionary than we want to be. So just being aware of this during this time. With the moon, we are facing a lot of our fears when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the way that we want to move forward in love and how we want to evolve within love. We are going to see ourselves spreading our wings, finding our luck. They have, the three fish right here. That's luck and joy and prosperity and success and bounty, and looking at where it is that we need to be for us, the full moon opening to us, that spotlight, that reflection of the sun's light, but in a calmer, quieter way. And that is also very important to us as a Leo energy, as somebody who is ruled by the sun. The moon's calmer reflection of the brightness of the sun is very important to us during this time. This is a time where we might not want that intense spotlight on things. Just a calmer, gentler approach is going to be very important. With the Knight of Wands, we are moving forward in our tenacity, in our fire, in our determination, in our focus. We are having a bit of difficulty opening up our third eye or trusting our third eye chakra. So just being aware of this during this time is going to be a very powerful thing, but it is going to be the thing that guides us, opening up our third eye, opening up our connection to spirit, knowing that we're moving forward in fire and in passion. But we also want somebody who's fiery and passionate with us. Now, this can lead us to choosing people who can be a little bit explosive. And we need to be mindful about this during this time. We want things more calm, more copacetic, more harmonious. So with the fire sign energy reverse, this is also, Aries and Sagittarius, it can be, or another Leo, right, as well. It can be very intense energy coming forward. And we need to be mindful of too much fire in things. With the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands is we've been carrying tremendous burdens. We've been carrying so much when it comes to relationships, when it comes to, the way that we want to move forward in the passion of our life, in what we want to embrace within love for ourselves and for others. This is time to put down the burdens. This is time to say, this is my fire. This is my tenacity. This is where I want to be. I've been weighed down for too long. And it is starting to say, how do I embrace and how do I enjoy the fire and the passion of me? How do I move forward in the coming together of my voice so that I no longer look at the dirt on my shoes? So I no longer look at, feeling overwhelmed and held back. Because when it comes to love, we've, in one way or another, Leo, been carrying burdens that make it feel like either I'll never find love or I'm just trying to keep everything moving forward, moving in kindness, moving in compassion in my relationship. So I'm just taking on all these burdens and I need to let them go. I need to release because it's building up resentment. So whether it's in looking for a relationship that is building up resentment or it's building up resentment in our current relationship, we need to release to be able to say, okay, what do I love? What am I passionate about? What am I fiery about? Because fire and passion is where a Leo is the best. Now, yes, passion and fire do dull over time, most definitely. But to be excited about our lives, to be passionate about ourselves, it trickles so beautifully into our relationships that it really is quite magnificent. So making sure that we embrace that fire of joy for ourselves is going to be a very, very, very big thing. Our subconscious spirit message is love reverse. Subconsciously, we might think that the type of love that we want just doesn't exist. And it might be true. We might have, looked at things and said, I want it exactly like a fairy tale without, the real world implications or, practicalities of love and of life. But with love reversed, we don't want to think ever that we're not worthy of love, that we have to just settle for what we can get, that for some reason or another, we might be broken in love. That's not true. That's not true at all. It's showing ourselves love and compassion first, and then the door will open to the love and the compassion that we want in this world. And it's going to be, and it is, a very beautiful thing. So here, just being aware when it comes to love, like, you are worthy of love, Leo. And that is so important to say and see for yourself, because there's something here that makes us think, no, I'm not. And you most definitely are. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is abundance. This is the root chakra. The abundance of us needs to shine through. We need to embrace our root chakra, the planting of the seeds, the root chakra, the roots of us, and say, I am worthy of love. I am abundant in love. And changing this card from being reverse, meaning that there's some sort of blockage around it, to being in the upright position and saying, I'm bathing myself in love. Look in the mirror and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Sing the song, I love you, I love you, I love you. In your head, out loud, it doesn't matter. Start bathing yourself in love. It's transformative. It is powerful. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. And this is the Ace of Swords. Be mindful of taking other people's critical words or even our own hypercritical words and saying, that has to be true. That has to be true. And with the Ace of Swords, be mindful of this, because this is a gift that can be corrupted. So just being aware. And then we have our subconscious tarot message is the Ace of Swords reverse. God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of clarity of mind, of power of voice, of, logic, of intention, of determination. Here with the Ace of Swords reverse, being aware that this is coming into our world. We're just not ready to take it yet. to embrace our voice, to embrace, what we want to say about love. And we can be embracing other people's words about love that just aren't right for us. So just being aware of that is going to be very important. It sounds a little bit odd, but we all know it. We all know when we're trying to fit into that idea of love that we saw, emulated somewhere by somebody, and we think, oh, that's what love is. That's what I should be, but it's not right for us. Embrace love in the way that is right for your soul and for yourself, knowing that love is the most powerful word on this planet, in this universe. And that is an extraordinary thing. All right. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of love and of ourselves. Now, before we begin this reading, please note that it will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.